Well, I think I've threatened this before, and I will continue to threaten it every season for the rest of the save. I think this is the last season. We are going into a new year, having spent about £240 million more than we thought we would have done. We've signed a number of elite players. We're going to win the Champions League this year. Because if you missed the stream, I think it was last Thursday that we did the transfer window, we went bananas, absolutely bananas. You can see we sold a few players we've been looking to get rid of for a little while. Harrow went for 31 million, Vold moved on, Nowell moved on. And then things started to get crazy because we were able to sign Jeremias Gonzalez, who is just a sensational left winger, massive upgrade on Neil. He was expensive, but as that was going on, we did get an £87 million offer for Neil, who we'd only signed the summer before for 51. So Neil left for 87 million. Gonzalez came in for 115, but then we were also able to get Salvador Ivani, who is a winger on the other side, for 95 million off Arsenal. And then there was still enough left to get Kevin Watson, a fantastic central midfielder, who came in from Dortmund, where he'd spent a year, having previously done the rounds around a few of Europe's elite clubs and Stoke. And then right at the end of the stream, we panic signed a right back on loan who's not good enough, but does complete the squad. So the squad, not the dynamics, the squad is now looking pretty solid throughout. And the media still don't think we're even going to qualify for the Champions League, despite the fact we've got two players in the Dream 11 now in Saka and new boy Gonzalez. So take that with a pinch of salt. We're going to win the league. We're going to win the Champions League. It's not actually time for the season to start yet, so we're going to press continue a few times. Right. First day of the season. So Kim is injured for 6 weeks. Very sad. And Wonder Kid Victor is out for a couple of weeks, but a lot of the new boys are here. New boys are here. So basically, when I've got two good strikers and I'm playing one of them out on the wing, I used it briefly in the network game with Calvert-Lewin and Osimhen as well, until I realised Calvert-Lewin was actually better on the wing than he was up front. And we just ended up leaving Calvert-Lewin out wide and left Osimhen up front. Yeah, there was a time when we had them swapping for a match or two. That's onside, referee. Come on now. Yay! In the end, we managed to shuffle all the transfers around whilst keeping Marcelo here as like an extra attacking option because we're trying to win the Champions League. So it doesn't hurt to have one, but he's very much not a nailed-on starter for us this year, although he is starting the season rather usefully. As mentioned a minute ago, I am going to make an effort to watch the Champions League this year, something I've not done since before I stopped watching the Premier League. Talk me through the process for watching the Champions League. What do we do? How do we do it? Who do we watch? In other news as well, I still have my World Cup stickers that I really need to make a video on before it's not worth doing. Boom! Did I enjoy the DJ set before the show? What, a Clash at the Castle? I think I actually sent a clip to Chris about an hour after getting there saying, look, I don't think we're going to get any vlog done inside the show because this awful music has not stopped since I got here. You can't, my phone microphone cannot pick me up over the background noise. And it'll all be copyright music. It is hideous. Yeah, a couple of weeks off of going places. Then we've got EGX, which is a 4-day extravaganza, a Football Manager panel on the Thursday, hitting up the event properly on the Friday, jam shopping on the Saturday, and then the neurodiversity panel is on the Sunday. So it's a busy EGX week, basically. And then the week after that, it's Royal Quest 2 in London. That's 2 nights. 2 nights are Aslin. And then before we know it, Football Manager will be out. Comic-Con will be happening. Busy. Right, we are in the third pot. Who do we want? Not that group, that's for sure. We're supposed to win the Champions League this year. We don't want PSG and Barcelona. We don't particularly want Inter or Man United. Oh, we can't have English teams, so it's fine. Benfica and Lille, that'll go down nicely. We don't really want Real Madrid or Juventus either. This is the one we want. We want Group F, please. Group F is the group. All right. Oh, good. Paris Saint-Germain and Barcelona in our group. Can't get away from Paris Saint-Germain, can I? They moved SmackDown to Fridays and I just instantly stopped watching because it's old news by the time Monday comes around. How much football do I watch? I'm trying to watch more. I'm trying to convince myself it's part of my job. But the key demo, 18 to 24, have the free time. Yeah, but they're not watching live, which is the only metric that's measured. They're all out at 10 o'clock on a Friday night, which is why the ratings are low. Can I have the save files and I'll play them to the end of time? No. No, you can't. I used to release save files when saves were done. And you know what happens? I just spend the next couple of weeks getting tweets off of Wangs telling me how rubbish I was. This player wasn't any good. I told you he wasn't any good. Well, I played on one more year and won the quadruple and was undefeated all season. I started playing this formation. It was much better. You were using this player wrong. So I don't release save files anymore. As a creator, it's very easy to try and find a way to monetize everything. I know half an hour ago we were talking about why I won't do a wrestling podcast because I can't make money from it. But you do have to find that balance between things you do that are work and things you do that you do because you enjoy, and they don't always have to be the same. I don't know. I can't even think of any questions. If someone's got particularly extravagant hair, she might ask if that's allowed because it might get in the way or give them an unfair advantage or disadvantage. Irv, can you remind people of Fantasy UEFA Champions League? And the tweet, is there any new people in the stream? I think you've just done that for me. If anyone wants to join my Champions League Fantasy League, the link is on my Twitter. And probably a mod has set it up as a command by now, but I don't know for sure. Oh, there's number 2. There is number 2. I love number 2. How does my alter ego feel beating Keverton? I'm happy. That wasn't Keverton. That was some imposter team. They were just built with a big pile of cash. I didn't need a big pile of cash to build Keverton. I had my same £25 million starter budget that everyone else had in the network game. No matter what narrative Ben tries to apply to that, we all started with a £25 million budget. Some of us spent it wisely. Oh, that's a head. I tell you what, I said Marcelo's not a nailed-on starter this year. He is scoring some goals. He might be nailing himself on. Yes, Tor will be out at 4 as normal. I mean, he scored plenty of goals that year from the wing. Last year, he decided to... I mean, he's still got 25 contributions, but 12 of them were assists. Bearing in mind, he played the same position both seasons. Averaged exactly the same both seasons. What a weird contrast in how his goal contributions have worked. He went from being the main goal scorer to the main creator. And now he's back to scoring the goals again. He's a strange boy. But as a centre forward, I mean, he's got everything you'd look for. In so much as he's quick, which is all you really need. This is Football Manager. We could do another goal here so we can rest a few players for Barcelona. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Really wish we could do the 5 substitutions I'm so used to from Tor. I know I moan about it every day now. This might be my final season of playing Football Manager and not being able to make 5 subs. It's 5 subs at all levels of English football. Do I prefer streaming or making videos? Probably making videos. So I'm not singing along to the song. Exactly. I wish I was. I like this song. Flash Heart, thank you very much for 5 months. What has gone on with the little thing down there? Why is that? That was broken for a second and now it's not broken again. Here's a food question, chat. Do you prefer sausage rolls or cheese and onion rolls? Anyone who says cheese and onion roll, time them out, mods. NLT to Leamington. Football! Come on, Leamington. Can't eat eggs. The smell of them turns my stomach. That's not ideal. Eggs are great. Oh, Marcelo! Oh, ho, ho, ho. We are better than Barcelona. Who'd have thought? Go on, release him again. Marcelo is off. Look at how quick he is. Oh, he might just be the best striker in the world. EA can just carry on making their usual game as usual, knowing that if FIFA come to them in December and say, yeah, actually, we can't make it. We've realised we don't know how to make a game. Any chance we could carry on with you making it? EA can just be like, yeah, of course. I suspect that might be how it's all resolved. And this is just EA with incredibly big balls negotiating. AW game is made by the same people as No Mercy 64. See, that's exciting. It just won Best Sports Game at Gamescom, didn't it? Penalty? Otherwise, why did he just stop? Marcelo just looked like he was being held back, but nothing has been given, and I'm very sad about it. There is Marcelo. He is unstoppable. He is inevitable. He is the Premier League's top scorer, and he was a striker all along. We knew it. That's why we signed Ivani. Don't want it to look like it was an accident. We were here for the transfer window. Yeah, but more people watch the YouTube highlights than watch the streams live, so as long as I look smart to them, it's fine. Plus, it's always so hot in this office. When I move up to the new office, it'll be a little bit cooler, and maybe the suits can come back. Oh, that's annoying. Any ideas for the new long session? Yeah, we're managing Peterborough Sports as our starting club. Yeah, it's currently 21 degrees outside, but 28 degrees in my office. What am I doing? I'm in a small room with a PC, multiple studio lights, all running, with limited ventilation, the door shut. Just gets hot in here. I also just decided to switch. I moved house like 2 years ago, nearly 2 years ago. Was in my garage before. Now I'm in a room in the house, which at the time I thought was an upgrade. But it's much smaller and impossible to keep cool. But within 6 months or so, I'm going to be moving to one of the other bedrooms, which is a cooler room, a bigger room, can have a bit more ventilation, can have the air conditioning running. It'll be the other, it won't be right next to the microphone. So yeah, that'll be before FM24. I'll be in my third office of my time on YouTube, which is currently Amy's bedroom. But when Andy moves out, Amy will be moving into Andy's bedroom, and I'll be moving into Amy's bedroom. And then this just becomes what I imagine this room was supposed to be all along, a place for us to keep our shoes and coats and stuff by the front door. Should have shot when I told him to. Silly goose. We played Barcelona at home. Now we're playing Paris Saint-Germain at home. That is a weird way to line up for a set piece as well. Oh, for goodness sake. Why are we playing 2 home games? Right, come on, boys. Football needs to be done here. Oh, Marcelo! Come on! The man is inevitable. There is pandemonium in the stands. The Leamington fans are singing Marcelo's name. He is a hero. Oh, what a pass! Ivani's in! Come on! We're beating Paris Saint-Germain! Having just beaten Leamington, we are going to win the Champions League this year. Yeah, it's the 2040-41 season, I think. Oh! And if I said yes, he's not going to spend 2 years training anyway. Boxing against Ben, is that really a competitive sport? I have this thing, and it is a weird little quirk of my personality. I just really don't like being punched in the face. Yeah, no, I mean, if we could have a boxing match where neither of us, well, I'm not that bothered about him. If we could do a boxing match where I don't get punched at all, I'm up for it. Can I just point out what's going on in this football match? We are 5-1 up. Paris Saint-Germain have had one shot. We are genuinely going to win the Champions League this year. We're allowed to block the punches. Yeah, with another part of my body. I mean, yeah, it's an extension of my quirk, I guess. Not only do I not like getting punched in the face, I don't really like being punched anywhere. It's not that much of an upgrade if you punch me in the arm or the shoulder or I don't mind it being out there. Cancel me if you want. I don't really like being punched. It's only happened once. I didn't care for it. Don't really want to do it again. Well, this sets things up very nicely for tomorrow's stream. 9 points from 9 at the start of our Champions League group, having thumped PSG and comfortably beaten Barcelona. Tomorrow, we're going to have to play them both away from home. But we're as good as through already after those first 3 matches. We have absolutely ruined them.